don't know if you can hear me that well. My microphone a little bit messed up. This is one of the back roads down here in Florida. It's sorry about that. Actually, it's they call it the $1 Million Highway. That house right there has been for sale for about 8 years. It's not $1 million. My wife and I are actually looking at it. It's got 7 acres. It's all fenced in. But the good thing about this down here is it's all horse country. A lot of horses, a lot of farms, 10, 12, 15 acre, some of them bigger, but it's absolutely gorgeous country. They say it's like the horse country up in Louisville and Lexington, Kentucky. I come from Kentucky and it looks a lot like it. Little rolling hills. It's beautiful country, beautiful. I just thought I'd do a little video this morning. I was out for a ride. It's about 60 degrees, 59. It's supposed to warm up a little bit today. They were saying it was supposed to get really cold, but I don't think that happened. I think it's just, supposed to get down into the upper 30s. Maybe 40s. I don't know if it's going to get down any lower than that or not. That front is not going to extend down as far as they thought, I guess. I don't know. I think the weather is they just spin a dial and throw a dart. Whatever they hit, they say, yeah, because, it's weather. It changes. Want to give a big shout out to my buddy out in Yuma, Arizona, Gary Rathman. He's doing the full-time RV living now, and man, he's loving it out there. I'd love to see him come down here and visit Florida because it's gorgeous down here in the winter, but it's gorgeous out there. It's a very nice place. This is one of my favorite curves right here. I really like that. That's a nice little winding curve. A lot of people are not riding because it's cold. I do have the heated grips. I don't really get that cold. I don't wear gloves. Sometimes I do, but I feel uncomfortable with gloves. I never did get in the habit of, riding with them. So I just ride without them. There's nothing wrong with wearing them. I should wear them actually for protection on your hands. But I just never got in the habit of doing it. But as you can see, it's a beautiful morning. And this is a little stretch of road. It's not very long. And it's one of my favorite little drives. I like going out through here. I like the ride. It's just a nice ride. I hope you guys enjoy it. And as much as I do, because I really like it out here. And Touring Midwest did a video the other day on 3 things you didn't know about him. I'm hoping that this will come in. You can hear me talking. I'm not sure with this microphone the way it is now, if it can hear me that well. But 3 of the things you might not know about me is, number 1, I'm retired. Number 2, I was a registered nurse when I retired. And I really love that job. It's a great job. My wife, she is a registered nurse and an ARNP. It's one of those, it's an enjoyable profession. It's something that you have to have a calling for because there's a lot to it. A lot of people don't really understand exactly what nurses have to put up with. It's not really put up with, it's just part of the job. You have to, people are under stressful situations. You have to deal with the family dynamics. You have to deal with a sick patient. You have to deal with someone who can't go to the bathroom by themselves or goes to the bathroom in the bed. You've got to clean it up. It's not somebody you call and say, oh, come clean this up. No, you do that. You take care of that patient. You assume that responsibility. You got to make sure the medications are given. You got to make sure that the physician writes the right order. There's a lot involved with nursing, and nurses are constantly studying, going to school, continuing education. I have to say I work with some of the greatest nurses in the world. The unit I worked on, you will not meet any better people than the people I work with. They are exceptional people. I've worked all over the United States. I did travel nursing for a while, and I've never met anybody that is as good as they are. They're exceptional people. They're very good at their job. They take it seriously, and it was my pleasure to work with those people. But the third thing, I guess, is I retired primarily because I had an accident many years ago, because for the first part of my life I was a coal miner. I worked 20 years in the coal mine, had a bad accident. I ended up with spinal damage, ended up requiring surgery to repair the spinal damage, and it ended up causing my left lung to stop functioning, which we did not know about at the time, but because of the injury, I had to go back to school, and that's why I went into nursing. And then over time, it was determined I just couldn't breathe. I was always having issues with, just short of breath, and we worked up everything cardiac-wise, and there was nothing wrong with my heart, so we couldn't figure it out. It went on for years, and then they thought I had pneumonia, and a pulmonologist saw it and said, no, have you ever had spinal damage? I said, yes, I have. And he goes, well, you actually have a paralyzed left diaphragm and your left lung is not functioning properly. So that's what forced me to have to retire. I still get out, I still get around. The problem being is, if I'm walking a great distance, I have to stop, catch my breath, and then continue. I don't get really out of breath. I just don't have any oxygen reserve. Like a lot of people, they walk, they have, they get short of breath. It's fine. They've got plenty of oxygen. It keeps them going, keeps them going, keeps them going. Well, I don't have that. Most people walk around, 100% oxygen. I walk around about 90 to 91. That's the third thing I guess I should let you all know about, is that's why I had to retire. That forced me into retirement. I'm 63. I will be shortly. I took an early retirement from Social Security, and I'm enjoying life. I'm getting out, enjoying my life. And that's what it's all about, guys. You only go around one time. And the things that we miss the most in our life are the things we did not do. Look at all the ducks and the geese. Oh, pelicans. And those are, you got to do it. You got to get out and do it. Just do it. Sorry, things are, starting to bloom again down here, and this cold spell coming in is going to slow that down a lot. But things are starting to bloom again, and my allergies are acting up, so I'm snuffing and coughing and carrying on. Like I said, this is just a little short, video. It may be 1 or 2 videos because this particular camera, it does 10-minute segments. It'll do 10 minutes and stop, 10 minutes and stop. Excuse me. And that's just how it does it. And it's pretty good, because you don't want to watch a 30-minute video on some old guy yakking. So I hope y'all have enjoyed this video. There's another farm for sale. A lot of farms out here for sale. A lot of people are selling, selling their property. It's a good time, I guess, to sell it right now. A lot of people are retiring and moving down to Florida. But I just thought I'd get out today and enjoy this day. I'm having a ligament issue with my left knee, and I've been going to physical therapy for it for a couple of months now, and when I can get out on my motorcycle, I go. Because I'll tell you, I love riding. There's nothing in the world to me as enjoyable as getting out on your motorcycle and just go. I mean, just get out and have a wonderful day like this. You can't beat it. You really can't. And I love it. I do. Make a little turn here and go down this way. Oh man, they're working on the road down here. Well, that's it for that video. Going on down through here, there's nothing much to see. This is just back in the rural area. Thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed these, give me a thumbs up. And please subscribe. That's more important than anything. It's Frosty 8415. I'm out.